One thing that didn't exist 24 years ago, the internet. It's become one way that Chinese have been able to get around government censorship and to organize around or discuss sensitive topics, but only to a degree. Joining me now to discuss the role the internet plays in modern Chinese society, Professor Yuanying Chen. She's director and professor of the Journalism and Media Studies Center at the University of Hong Kong. So tell me about the role of the internet in China.
Well, China has a huge population that's online. The last number is that about nearly 600 million people are using the internet, and that's more than 40% of the population. And more importantly, 60% of those numbers, they are on Weibo. That means the Chinese form of Twitter, and they use the Weibo or social media to communicate and express their views all the time.
So it's become increasingly difficult for the government to stop the flow of information because of Weibo.
Yes, absolutely. It's like we have a virtual Tiananmen Square now, and people just congregate, argue, and make their protests, voices known to government.
So how has the government adapted to this?
Well, the government is very contradicts itself in that it supports the building of infrastructure to build this internet access, but on the other hand, it's cracking down on these kinds of expression with very draconian means, and its technology in censorship online is improving, and that's worrisome.
Yes, because one example is when you used to search for June 4th, it would just give you an explicit message that this is, you could not get search results because of regulations. But now it points you to a different incident in 1976.
Right, that's where the censorship has much more refined, and but they also block keywords. They still do that, or they supply you with the kind of information that's innocuous and misleading.
But yet, people on the web have also become more creative in getting around censorship. I mean, we know that when everything was going on with the blind dissident Chen Guangzhen, people were wearing, the dark sunglasses. So certainly, as the government becomes more creative and subtle in their approach to censorship, it seems that netizens are as well.
Oh yes, people use code words, use symbols, and also post information very, very quickly to beat the censorship. And also, the mobile phone is a big advantage on the side of the people. China has more than 1 billion mobile phone subscribers, more than 20% subscription to the 3G.
And this is just, it's only going to continue, right? More and more people are going to be getting phones, getting on the web. Is this going to bring about real change in China?
In the long term, yes. But the question is, how long is the long term? Because people want to express themselves, people want to make their voices known, and it's an instinct that government cannot stop them.
Okay, so certainly a lot more to talk about, but we're going to have to leave it right there today. Thanks so much for coming in to us, Professor Yuanying Chen.